Hello everyone, and welcome back to another video here on my channel. I am so excited today because I have, like the title says, my first haul. I have a bag right here. Not all of it is from Burlington. I put some stuff here that are from other stores, and we have two vintage dolls here next to me that I want to share with you. Before we get started, thank you so much for tuning in. It means the world to me. I am just very excited again to be back. Oh my gosh, I don't even know where to start because have I ever done a haul video here with you guys? Maybe 1 or 2 years ago. So yeah, just bear with me. So this weekend, my wife and I went to Lexington, we are located in Winchester, Kentucky, and Lexington is the next city here from where we are, and there are some stores there that are not here in Winchester. So one of them, for example, is Burlington, and it's just nice to go to these stores that we used to go to in California a lot, because it kind of makes me feel like I'm back in California. Yes, I miss California a lot. There are just, like I tell my wife, there's pros and cons to being here in Winchester and being in California, because when we first got here, we were very, very homesick, regretting a lot the choices we made, but especially because I wasn't feeling well. I felt very ill, which I will make a whole nother video on that, but the whole falling ill really made it hard for me to enjoy my surroundings and really take into perspective the choices that I had made. But now that I'm feeling a whole lot better, I am like, you know, I'm glad we made this move. I am glad I can live here for a little bit and eventually go back to California, because I really do think that we belong there. But anyway, all of that is just for a whole nother video. Let's get started. So at Burlington, I only got 2 things. I'm always the one like, do I need it? You know, can I afford it? You know, am I gonna be okay if I don't have it? So all of that goes through my mind, but I was like, obviously it checked out. I needed it, I can afford it, and maybe I won't be okay without it. I'm not sure. Now, this is not baby related, so I hope that's okay with you. But this is Cinnamon Roll Hello Kitty throw blanket, which this is what the blanket looks like. Cinnamon Roll is my favorite Hello Kitty character. Now, I do have others that I really like, but this one I love a lot. Now, the second thing that I got is totally unexpected, and I wouldn't have gotten it if it wasn't for my wife spotting it at the checkout. It is a Polly Pocket 35th anniversary remake of a Polly Pocket that came out back in 1992. I did a little bit of research before I decided, you know what, I am going to get this. So this definitely takes me back to my childhood. I always wanted a Polly Pocket when I was a kid, but my parents were like, no, you don't need that. My family was the kind that we only got toys for Christmas and our birthdays, and that was it. It didn't matter if you saw a ad on TV and you wanted it so bad and you begged and begged and begged and begged and begged for it. You weren't getting anything unless it was your birthday or Christmas, so you had to really make it matter. I just wanted to spoil my kid self. This is more like kid healing, like, okay, you never got one when you were a child, but now you got one when you're an adult, so check that off the list. You got your Polly Pocket. Now, I'm really excited about this one. Here in Lexington, well, not here because here's Winchester, but Lexington has a Once Upon a Child. If you've been following us for a long time, especially my wife in Love with Reborns 2011, you guys know that we used to go to Once Upon a Child a lot, but then we have moved throughout California where there wasn't any Once Upon a Child, so we weren't going there as often, or actually at all. But here we have one 25 minutes away. So we went there and I picked out 2 outfits. 2 seems to be the number, right? So the first outfit, and actually both of these were spotted by my wife. The first one is this cute little farm stretchy material outfit. Now, I know you guys might be wondering, who are those outfits for? I will tell you soon. But anyway, look at how cute this is. We picked up this one, and now the second one. This one is, again, the magic number is 2. So there's 2 dolls I'm going to be introducing to my channel. My gosh, that's crazy. And I was born on 2/2/22. So maybe those are my numbers. Look at how cute this is. This has kind of like a Victorian, vintage, well, Victorian style, and I absolutely love it. When Steph saw it, she knew that I would be like, we need to get that. So we did. I think this is gonna look so adorable on her. Now, to talk about my doll, first of all, I want to say I support all dolls, whether they are authentic, replicas, vintage dolls, Barbies, trolls, ball jointed, you know, as long as we keep it appropriate. So I support all dolls. With that being said, if you don't support all dolls, that is perfectly fine with me too. But if you leave a negative comment, a judgmental comment, a hateful comment, I will not tolerate that. If those comments are left on this channel, I will simply delete them and block the channel. That's it. I will not give it any time or any value. I've done my research, I've come to my own conclusions, and I expect to be respected. If you don't like it, I just kindly ask you to not watch my channel because it's just gonna upset you. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, or if you would like to see why I have come to the conclusion that I have about these dolls, feel free to check out my description below. A lovely member in the doll community has made a series of videos where she talks about these dolls that just has some people up in arms, and she really educates us about why these dolls are around, the manufacturing process, and what artists can do to protect their artwork. Those are a series of videos that I really do encourage you to watch. A lot of people have definitely learned a lot about these dolls. And when I say these dolls, I'm talking about the replicas, or also known as the manufactured reborn dolls that you can buy off of Amazon, Temu, AliExpress, those dolls. So I really do encourage you, when you have some time, or even just, you know, while you're doing your hair or making some food at home, just play it in the background and listen to it, and you will definitely learn a lot. It's very, very eye-opening, to say the least. Now, before I get to the dolls that you might be looking here behind me, I have 2 more. Oh my gosh, 2 more stickers. I told you what it is. 2 more items to share with you. Now, these I bought them more locally here in Winchester. We have a Five Below. Oh my gosh, I cannot believe there's a Five Below. There's not a lot of stores here in Winchester. That's why, like, out of everything, there is a Five Below here. Strawberry shortcake. Now, some of you might have already spotted my shirt. I love strawberry shortcake. Now, I didn't really watch strawberry shortcake growing up because I was more growing up in the 90s, and I feel like strawberry shortcake was more around in the 80s, so I didn't really see it on TV, but I had seen it around and always been like, that is so cute. Oh my gosh, I love that. So now that I'm an adult, I'm, you know, like I said, healing the inner kid in me and buying the cute strawberry shortcake stuff that I see, and then I'm like, yeah, I can't live without it. I need to have it. And I'm a huge sticker person. I've always been, since I was a child, tried to collect stickers if I could. So I had to have this set of stickers. Look at that. Oh my gosh. I love it because it's totally the 80s strawberry shortcake. It's a Hello Kitty. You guys probably have noticed that I am a Hello Kitty fan. So these stickers are just absolutely adorable in my opinion. So I had to have them. Now, these 2 special dolls, I will show them to you guys here, but I do want to make a more like in-depth video where we can just really look at the doll and hold it and take it out of the box, all that fun stuff. So I will take one of them out, just because this one here, just because you really can't see the doll. It's just a box. But this one here, I won't take her out until another video. But anyway, let's get started. This one was made or released in 1979. Oh my gosh, you guys. How old does that make her today? She is 46 years old, you guys. Oh my gosh. And isn't this a beautiful box? Oh my gosh, look at that. Wow, look at that. I don't think we get that same amount of detail in dolls these days. Look at how beautiful that is. And I'm just in awe of these photos. Just really takes you back, doesn't it? Especially if this doll was around when you were a child, and especially if you had this doll as a child. Oh my gosh. Now this doll was actually a Christmas present for me from my wife, and I didn't get to enjoy her because soon after that I started feeling very unwell, very unwell. That is a whole nother story that I really want to share with you guys, because if there's any of you out there experiencing what I went through, maybe you want to look into what I had to look into to make myself feel better, because it was just really bad, really scary. But we're gonna take her out so you guys can actually see her, and again in another video we will go over some details. But she's just in here in the box, like nothing is holding her, nothing. She is not on anything. Oh my gosh, she's a little twisted. Oh my gosh, look, I haven't seen her since Christmas morning. She still has the little plastic on her head. I'm gonna take the plastic off her head so you guys can see her. It's like brand new. Oh my gosh, look at those eyes. Oh my goodness, look at her. I won't remove the fishnet off her face. I think I will leave that on there, and we will do that for our next video with her. But look at her. She is ball jointed. I do think that she might be a little bit more loose than she was originally. I do think, because look, I think this is a little too loose. Maybe something has happened to her throughout time. But regardless of that, I love her so much. Oh my gosh. And look at her mid region. She twists. I mean, she could probably do a full twist. But yeah, isn't she so precious? How many of you guys had this baby or still have her? Oh my gosh, I love her. Oh, she's so beautiful. Oh my gosh. Now the second doll, this one I actually recently acquired, probably about a month ago when I started feeling better. My wife decided to spoil me that day because, you know, she just wants me to feel good and start feeling good again, and thought, you know, let's just get you a doll. And you know what it's like to get a new doll or a new something. It like gets you all excited and it changes your day around. So that was really sweet of her. But this one is an Ideal Nursery doll. She was released in 1991, and oh my gosh, she's just so cute. So we won't take her out of here, but she is a talking baby Chrissy, and apparently she says, "Please comb my hair. You're pretty. I love you. Giggle, giggle, giggle. Let's play. I love long hair." She might have long hair. I have long hair. Here she is. Look at her. Oh my gosh, she's a little ethnic baby Chrissy. You guys know that I love my ethnic dolls, but I'll show you guys the box a little bit. She was $15 at my local Peddler's Mall. There's one here in Winchester. So I thought, you know, she was a great deal, and my wife's like, "Come on, get her." And I was like, "Okay, fine. Fine, let's take her home." Here is the box. And there you can see her little speaker box. Oh my gosh. So yeah, I will do a full video again of these dolls so we can all enjoy them together. So she came out when I was only I was going to be 3 years old when this doll came out. I've never seen her in my life, I will have to say that. But I'm happy that they had her available here at the Peddler's Mall, and now she's part of my collection, so that's pretty cool. Let me know, what was your favorite item? Was it the dolls, the stickers, the cinema roll blanket, or the Polly Pocket toy? Let me know in the comments section below. Well, anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed my first haul here with you guys. I appreciate you tuning in again, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye!